And now you're gonna see my hand across the camera real quick. Thank you so much, Kelly Walker. I mean, I can guess the colors, but I might guess them wrong. So Kelly's gonna join me next from Air Innovations, and we are gonna go shopping for humidifiers. Now, if you are and a ha-choo and just kind of making lots of noises when you wake up in the morning, I want you to pay attention to this presentation, because this might be exactly what you need for your home. And speaking of, if that home has those cracked wood floors right now and everything just feels like it's drying out, another reason to get a humidifier. This one is on sale. It's under $80, when normally at QVC, it's much closer to $100, so we're saving a good $17 today. We've got a great payment plan. We've got some great decor colors for you, and Kelly's gonna show you why this will be the last humidifier you ever need, because you can put it on the floor or put it up high on a dresser or a nightstand. You can direct the air, and it will never ever get grossness inside, I promise you, and I'll teach you your ways in just a minute. But real quick, Sean said we're already busy. If you want this creamy white color, there's only how many? I thought I misunderstood, but apparently there's 7.
Oh.
Last call,
Okay.
there's 7 to go around. Now let me explain this. This one's called wine, but it does almost look like a cranberry country
Yes.
red versus a glass
Very
of red
elegant.
wine. And there's how many, Sean? 2 dozen. What the heck?
Wow.
Platinum gray, 300, and then finally I do have a little bit more in the taupe option. All right, Kelly, I kind of told a little bit about the humidifier to everybody, but there's a lot to tell with this one, because it's kind of like the bells and whistles of humidifiers.
Oh, it absolutely is. And you need something this powerful right now, because I was just watching the Farmer's Almanac this morning on the news. They were talking about
what's
it,
gonna happen?
how this winter was supposed to be like long and hard, and we're just now really getting into that portion of it for probably the next 4 months. So it's going to get freezing cold, and we're going to crank up the heat, and that's going to dry the air out like it always does. That's when everybody starts experiencing all those the symptoms of dry air, with the irritation in the nose and the throat, and then of course the coughs and colds and flus and all of that stuff that comes up that you need a humidifier for. But the problem has always been they don't have enough water, they don't run for long enough, and they get all gunky inside. This one, we've done everything we can to try to fix all those issues. Our Cool Mist technology is second to none. You can see here, it stays in the air where it belongs. It will not soak or spit and sputter and soak all the table and the ground around it at all. Which stays in the air where it can do you the most good.
And you know, cream did just sell out, Kelly, so I'm sorry to interrupt you. Maybe with the klutzy hose, I'll just kind of slide that over here. But don't wait if you want that wine color, because that's going to go next.
All right, and you know what? Whichever one you get, they're going to get that antimicrobial inhibitor as well. That helps to prevent the growth of bacteria within the tank. That's how we help to keep it clean, but we do ask that you do your part also. Every week or so, you want to clean out the base a little bit as well. Just because all the benefits of humidity go away the second you're putting dirty air into your home. And then we give you the long run times. This one runs for 120 hours on low, but it is top fill. So that 120 hours usually equals about, I'd say, 15 nights of sleep before you have to refill the tank if you've got it sitting, 8 hours a night by your bed. But top fill means you never really have to turn it off. It's virtually unlimited run time.
Well, and if you don't have a humidifier, with this one being on sale and also having that $16 payment plan, I am willing to bet that after 1 night of sleep with your new humidifier, you will feel refreshed and better in the morning. But imagine a winter season with a humidifier, you'll feel completely different. I do have some updates though. With white already gone, wine, that red color, is going to be gone in a minute. There's fewer than a dozen to go around. The platinum is not a silver, the platinum is a really friendly gray, and there's only 300 to go around. And then we have a bit more in this neutral color taupe that is friendly in bedrooms, in family rooms, and even in kitchens. Maybe you have an office that 3-4 years ago, you didn't have an office at home, and now you do, and now one more humidifier would be beneficial.
That's right, and these are top fill, so you can put them around the entire house. Definitely, if you can, pick up more than one. You want them in your bedroom, your kid's bedroom, around everywhere. It's easy touch operation. It does have our aroma tray on it that accepts our aroma pads. Usually they come in the eucalyptus or the lavender as well, as a remote control. You don't have to get out of bed to use this, even if this is on the floor, so it's very easy to control from wherever you are. All the lights even do auto dim, so that if you are light sensitive when you sleep at night, you can still use this as well. It can be used as a tabletop if you put it all the way down, or use the extension tube to get that humidity up into the air where it can do you the most good. Now, if you're running those fireplaces, it is an absolute must all the time, because fireplaces, wood burning stoves, pellet stoves severely dry the air in your home. You've got to add that moisture back.
Kelly, the wine is gone now too. So there were 4 and now there are 2. There's a sale price. You know, December was probably about the frills, right? Maybe diamonds were involved, handbags were involved, fun toys for the kids. And now January, which is going to be here in just a few days, It's really about organization, and it's about getting ready for winter and the things that we need. This isn't just great for your home, it's also great for your health. So to get it for that $16 easy pay, you are doing multiple things. And if you've wrestled with humidifiers in the past, they didn't have the storage that this one does, and you were filling it up nightly. It didn't have the option to put it on the floor or to put it on a piece of furniture. Maybe it was loud, or worse, it was so nasty inside, after a month's use, you threw it out. This is not that humidifier, Kelly.
No, not at all. This one, we have the antimicrobial inhibitor that's built into everything. So that helps prevent the growth of bacteria within the tank and the base. We give you 120 hours of run time, so it's not going to shut off on you in the middle of the night. We make it top fill so that now you can place them around your entire house. Instead of lugging a heavy tank to and from a sink, you just bring the water to it in a cup of water, a pitcher of water every once in a while. That's all it takes to keep this full. But you want to keep this full. That's why we do it, because there are so many great benefits from using a humidifier. And I'm going to read a few because I'm not a doctor, but these guys are. This is from the Medline website, and it's run by the National Institutes of Health. Here's what they say. Humidified air can help relieve some discomforts of colds and flu. We are going into actually we're in cold and flu season right now. I know so many people who are dealing with that right now as we speak. You've got to have a humidifier. Using humidifiers can increase the humidity in your home and help eliminate the dry air that can irritate your nose and your throat. That's all of you that go all winter long thinking you're sick. You may not be sick yet. Those are symptoms of dry air. What you need is to get that humidity into the air. And finally, the Mayo Clinic says that the humidity in your home should be between 30 and 50%. This time of year, with the heat going and the cold, dry air, that humidity, I've personally seen drop as low as 11%. That is not healthy for you. You've got to get these, and that's why we make them in such beautiful colors as well. We don't want them to look like medical devices. We want you to put them in your home at all times, because if there's a medical device looking thing in your home, you know what happens. Your guests come in, first thing they do is say, okay, somebody in this house is sick. How fast can I leave? That's why we do it this way, so you can run these all the time and get the benefits all the time. And I have to say, the platinum and the taupe, they have always been our most popular colors because they fit into so many different decors.
Well, if you want that platinum that feels like a really universal gray, we have fewer than 140 to go around. If you want the taupe, I have a bit more, around fewer than 1,200. It could just be my mind playing tricks on me, but I swear, standing behind this humidifier for 5 minutes has made my hair feel softer. My hair has been so dry from early winter attacking already, and obviously my hands and skin too. But I think this is a great little hair treatment. I'm just gonna hang out with you, Kelly, for a little while longer.
All right, hang out with me all you want.
Thank you so much. Great to see you.
Thank you.
All right, warning, warning, warning. Our today's special value